are here.
Yep.
We are live. Woo! At 1, 2, 3, 4 Horsemen Studios. Woo! For the Money in the Bank Show. I'm Andre Gordon, the deputy of deaconcy, directed by Dre.
I'm John Roca at The Roca Says.
Do you smell what the Roca's cooking?
Do you smell it?
John!
Yes!
SmackDown wins out the week.
SmackDown killed it this week.
I'm telling you,
SmackDown
brought it with a bionic elbow.
I'm talking like a leg off the top rope.
Off the top
a
rope.
leg drop.
Fandango style.
Yeah.
You walked in that one.
Hey, you.
Okay, John, let's jump into it. What do you think? Cena, Bryan, we start off the show with those two.
Well, that's what we're talking about, Raw. That was great. I thought that was fantastic. Maddox coming out, Vince coming out, basically castrating Maddox on national television.
I know.
And then saying that he thinks Bryan is a troll and that he doesn't have the ruthless aggression, which I thought was a ballsy thing to say because that's a Benoit reference.
No, you know what that is? It's actually the first words that John Cena ever spoke on camera in the WWE.
Interesting.
Versus Kurt Angle, his first match. Angle said, John, what makes you think you can beat me? Oh, it's true. And he said, ruthless aggression.
And that's funny because I would have never described Cena's at any point as ruthless aggression.
That was his first words.
Popular, nice guy. Yeah. Anyway, but Bryan was great. Bryan, the audience, he's so over with the audience.
He's so over.
He's fantastic.
He's got to win, right?
Yeah, well,
he's got to win.
That's how they're letting it out. Like, that's how they're setting up, that he's going to win.
Yes.
Which is why you think he's going to lose.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
John, really? Really? You think he's going to lose?
Because they're setting up so obviously that he's going to win. And if those of us who watch wrestling, you and me over 30 years, we know when they set you up like that, it's not going to happen.
But I'm blinded by my hatred.
You are.
I embraced the hate.
Oh, by the way, can we talk about the irony that Vince saying he doesn't want Cena as champion? Who do you think's been making him champion all this damn time?
Not you! Ow! So mad at you, Vince.
All right, welcome back to the Money in the Bank Show. Money! Andre, we are moving on to my favorite guy of the two shows, Damien Sandow, Mr. Money in the Bank.
You're welcome.
How awesome was his stuff this week?
Okay, I have to say, when they started out with the keeper of the case thing, that was hilarious.
That was great.
And now it's led into what's happened here. Now, I'm a little worried though, John.
Why is that?
I'm a little worried. I love the work they put into it. Yeah. Getting it thrown into the drink.
That was hilarious.
It was very reminiscent of when Edge, boy, and when Rock and Austin threw stuff into the...
They love to use the water, the WWE.
Yes, they do. Very clean. But my fear is that are they now going to take away the Money in the Bank opportunity from Sandow?
Of course not. They just make
they
more
haven't
of a
talked about
it. They more story. The fact that he's suing and he's gonna talk to, or he thinks he's thinking of suing, or he's gonna talk to WWE management to censure Rhodes. It's hilarious. It's obviously building up to a confrontation between him and Rhodes. It delays him going after the championships while they push the storylines for the champions. So to me, I think it's very funny. It's effective, and Sandow is killing it.
No, he's great.
What JBL said, that switch went off on him a few months ago, and it's actually very true.
Yeah.
You can see it happening before your very eyes. Yeah.
I'm still nervous, though. I don't know. I'm hoping they don't, try to just move away from it, sweep it under the rug with a storyline.
Yeah, well, and I thought he had a nice match with Orton. That was
yes,
good. Money in the Bank versus Money in the Bank. That was a nice way to start SmackDown.
Yes, it was.
Great.
You're welcome. We just got dinged out.
Come on.
We are back on the Money in the Bank show, John.
Yes, we are.
This, to me, the AJ should have an emblem on her chest. She has saved the Diva division.
She really has. She's carrying it single-handedly.
Can I tell you?
And I don't care what they say. She is.
My favorite line from a wrestler in the last 5 years is this, and I quote, "Every time I get speared, a baby cries." End quote. AJ Lee.
AJ Lee.
What is going on?
Listen,
this thing is great with her and Ziggler.
It's borderline genius.
Genius!
Brilliant.
That's a great word.
Because they're both playing off each other really, really well.
Yes.
Ziggler's doing what he's doing, making fun of her every time, because she's going nuts. And let me tell you, with the experience I had with some crazy girls, it's very believable. That reaction, very believable and scary. And scary as hell. You know, and Ziggler playing the whole, unaffected boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend. Go ahead. I have a girl who back at the passport, I taught her a move. And anyway, let's move on. It was hilarious. Totally undercutting all of AJ's things, which drives her even crazier, which pushes the storyline, makes us go, where is this going?
Right.
Where's the explosion? Because she's going to snap.
And she's losing.
Yeah.
She's losing every
She
week.
is. And Caitlyn coming out with a spear.
Every time.
Yeah,
It's spearing her.
yeah.
But all that means is that AJ's going to win the title. She's going to retain the title.
Probably, yeah.
Because Caitlyn has won each week,
Yeah.
that means at the pay-per-view, what's it called? The new one.
It's called SummerSlam.
Ah, yes. SummerSlam presenting AJ. I love you, AJ.
AJ.
You complete me. I'll be right back. Hey, John.
Yeah.
You want to feel good?
Yeah.
Inside
always.
and out?
Absolutely.
Skin looks good?
Yep.
What do you do?
I take Usana.
What?
I take the Usana vitamins. I take the Usana supplements. They've been fantastic for me. Been taking them for like 5 months now. My workouts are great. I don't get sick. It's amazing. I have energy.
Really is
all this
amazing.
stuff. It is fantastic. And the shakes are great for replacing meals. So for me, when you're on the go, it's a fantastic thing to use.
Yeah. So if you want to check it out, go to therocalife.usana.com and find more about USANA Health Sciences. I think I'm going to go have a bar.
Yeah, have it. I'm going to keep drinking my shake.
We'll be right back.
Greetings, I'm the Professor with your Move of the Week. Assisting me this week from the city of Seattle is Sunshine, and as always from the island of Tonga, Matt Practice. This week's Move of the Week is the front face lock. This is a move that's been adapted from amateur wrestling. As you can see, she puts her arm around his head. It's important to note that she never lets her forearm slip underneath his chin, because then that would be a chokehold. And as we all know, cutting off oxygen is illegal in professional wrestling, but cutting off blood flow is perfectly legal. She has her arm wrenched around the carotid artery, and that's about all Matt Practice can take. Once again, I'm the Professor, and that was your Move of the Week.
All right, welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to my boy's favorite boy, CM Punk.
Best in the world!
What did you think, Andre, about everything that happened with Punk and Axel and Heyman and Lesnar this week?
I think number one, our sound guy's going to kick me in the nuts after this because I screamed in the mic.
Yes.
Number two, I think that Paul Heyman, to me, is elevating himself to one of the best managers of all time.
Wow.
He's rivaling right now Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Stop your lies.
Yes, he
No!
is. Yes, he is. My name is Paul Heyman, and my client, Brock Lesnar. I love that stuff.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that what CM Punk is doing with Brock Lesnar is they are making this program something that could steal the show at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
this
absolutely.
could steal the show at SummerSlam. Now, Curtis Axel, he's still like that third wheel that's like, come on, guys, can I play?
Yeah. And it's very obvious because he's not taking a spotlight from anyone.
No.
And Punk coming in and beating Axel up and then going after Heyman, that was fantastic. And his promo was brilliant.
Yes.
I mean, just fantastic the things he had to say. The best versus the beast.
The
and
best
all
versus
that,
the beast.
Pushing that whole angle.
Have you seen
It's
the new
gonna be
poster?
great. Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
It looks so good. And I can't wait to see how this plays out because Lesnar looks like he could demolish Punk in 2 seconds.
He looks like he could break his neck.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We have to give credit to Heyman, though. Heyman is just as important as Punk in this.
You're a Paul Heyman. We're ding down. Damn it.
Rob Van Damn it! He's so good.
So good.
The human game joystick. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Is he real? Is he really doing these things?
He's doing some amazing moves.
Okay.
So Mr. Criticism with the noodly arms. Maybe we can cut that crap out.
He still has
my boy is
he
killing
still has
it.
noodly arms.
My boy is killing
But
it.
he is bringing it.
Every
He's
week.
bringing a pay-per-view level of
Yes.
performance.
Every match.
Every match is like a little pay-per-view.
Even that crap match with Fandango, he made him look good. For God's sakes, it was amazing. RVD brought it. Yeah. Can we say that gimmick is dead? It's effing dead.
Okay.
Okay?
Listen.
6 kids were doing it.
Listen.
6!
Listen.
Yeah.
I can call a spade a spade.
I should hope so. Yeah.
There were only a few people fandangoing.
Thank
It
you.
is- for the first time in 9 weeks,
Broke a
you're
side.
right.
Broke a side.
Yes,
9
yes.
weeks? Get the heck out of here.
Yes.
All right. What is? But by the way, can we stop for a second and talk about RVD's tights on Raw? I almost had an elliptic. What do they call it? Epileptic seizure. Because the lights with those bright tights, I was like, I was almost swallowing my tongue. It
Now,
was ridiculous.
Are
Yeah.
they setting up a Del Rio
Yes.
RVD title match.
That is going to happen.
I think it's going to happen
It's
too.
going to regardless of Christian beating Del Rio, I think it's going to be RVD, and that was a good match, by the way.
And Christian beat him. Christian hasn't lost.
Right, but
Well, we'll get to that.
RVD
Yes.
got beat by Del Rio, but still, it was
And in a
great.
cheap way.
In a cheap way.
They played
But
up.
no
that-
mas.
He let a tweet out that he had a rib broken, and that was a lie.
Had he
You
re-broken?
lied.
You lie, but no mas. You are a liar. Anyway, RVD.
Ding dong.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to give our boy's boy, Christian, Captain Charisma,
Yes.
his own segment.
Yes.
Andre,
Yes.
what do you think has been going on with Christian? We've been
Okay.
pushing him. What do you think about this push?
First of all, I really think that all of Christian's fans should be called Christians. I think that would be awesome, right? Okay. Now, secondly,
You're gonna get us killed.
I think
Go ahead, yes.
that Christian hasn't
Yes.
lost in over a month.
He is well over a month. Yeah,
5
5
weeks.
Yeah.
And he beat Swagger. He beat
He beat
Del Rio.
Del Rio. He beat my boy.
He beat the champion.
beat my boy.
Christian is
My
looking
Spanish tears.
for one more match.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get it? Is
Is
he
it gonna
gonna be
be
the guy who gets picked?
I don't know. I mean, I really think going to RVD, but it could be Christian. Hell, it could be a three-way.
It could be a triple threat.
Oh my God,
triple
triple
threat. A triple
Triple threat
threat
would be
match
fantastic.
would be
would
out
be
of
awesome.
control.
He had some great moves. That flipped the DDT off the top rope, all the stuff, snapping Del Rio off the rope, his back off the
Yes.
I mean, it was some great vicious stuff that he was doing.
You know-
the ferocity.
The ferocity
Yeah.
of Christian was amazing.
Yeah.
Christian, a lot of people believe in you.
Yeah, including us on the show.
Yes. I think what he's done since his comeback
Yeah.
has been remarkable.
Yeah.
At his age.
At his age.
He's still
right.
even if he wasn't that old, he's still giving
Yeah.
top effort every week.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I think he deserves a title shot.
Him and
The older guys are bringing it.
Veterans.
And we just got brought out. Christian, I love you.
Come on. What you want? Come on.
We are back for our favorite segment,
yes,
the Glass Ceiling
Wrestler of the Week. I love that we do that together.
I
Go ahead.
know.
Go ahead.
It's like Ebony and Ivory.
Wait, what?
Well, Ebony and...
Ebony and Coffee. Let's go.
Yes. Oh, well, okay. Who's your Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week?
My glass ceiling wrestler of the week is my boy, Mustachio Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was fantastic this week. I love what they're doing with him. I love that they're giving him the push again. The stuff with Sandow, the way he's playing it. What? I didn't do anything. What's going on? Just come over here. No, I'm not gonna. No, what? Yeah, whatever case. It was fantastic. And his match that he had, who was it with Barrett? Was a great match. And I just love what they're doing with him. And the spin, his finisher is one of the best finishers going
And
today.
I put my finisher on you. Boom.
All
My
right, fine.
turn.
Yeah.
My Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week is for the other reason. For the wrestler who's been held down.
Oh.
Who can't get through the glass ceiling.
Uh-huh.
For some reason,
Uh-huh.
Sheamus is back under the glass ceiling.
What?
Well, he's not being used.
He's broken.
He wasn't even on Raw this week.
He's got one leg.
I didn't see him on Raw. I can't remember the last time I had seen Sheamus, the human jar of mayonnaise, on Raw. I know he's got a bruised leg, but guess what? Everybody's bruised. My lip is bruised from this mask. I think Sheamus is great. He needs more of a push. I think he needs to go back to the ruthless aggression that got him here. And then Abby, our producer, will be happy because Sheamus is back. John,
Yeah.
that is my Glass Ceiling
Wrestler of the Week.
We are out. Goodbye. Love you right.
All right, welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to one of my favorite segments, TNA, with our boy and the guy who retweeted our show last week, Hulk Hogan.
Hogan, I asked him to retweet the show
Thank
for
you.
my birthday, and he did it.
He did it.
I love you, Hulkster. I love you.
Hulkamaniacs for life.
Okay.
All right, anyway, so
The show.
Andre, what did you think of the show?
TNA. I loved the first half of it, and then I fell asleep. I'm keeping it real.
You are, yeah, I guess that's a word for it, keeping it real.
I
Tell me
love-
what you stayed away from and liked, so
Okay,
that I can talk about.
I
the
saw
other
the
half.
opening with Sting coming out, and
Yeah.
this is great for TNA,
Yeah,
Chris
yep,
Sabin,
yep.
which I thought that, the main event Mafia, I'm not sold. I'm not over on the main event Mafia.
I don't like that they're not all wearing suits. I'm a little like they
It's
should all wear
completely
suits.
disjointed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And who's not wearing a suit? Who's not wearing a suit?
Samoa Joe.
And who else?
Rampage.
Yes, Rampage, the freaking weakling Jackson.
And well, I take issue with what Sting said because he said that Sabin's victory was one of the best nights in pro wrestling he's ever had. I'm like,
You beat Ric Flair for the world title.
Those were amazing matches. What are you talking about?
See, this is why. This is why I fell asleep.
I know it. But the big storyline is that Bully Ray is suing to get his
that was
title
really
back.
good.
That is interesting. They found Kevin Nash's uglier, dumber brother, and he's come out as the lawyer, and it was insanely ridiculous, and the way they're playing it. So it'll be interesting to see. And there was some nice matches. AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy was a fantastic
I
match.
did not make it through that. I did not make it through the segment.
And damn it, all right, fine. And the Divas did a great job.
Bye, TNA.
Gail Kim.
Get your game up.
I'm the Professor, and let's get right to it. In 1985, at a WWF television taping, Randy Savage debuted his manager, Miss Elizabeth. 2007, TNA signed suspended Tennessee Titans quarterback Adam Pac-Man Jones. The Pac-Man would go on to win the TNA Tag Team Championship with R-Truth. And now for the Professor's pick. In 1979, we saw the debut of Rowdy Roddy Piper on WWF television. Of course, Piper would go on to become one of the top heels in the history of professional wrestling.
I have a confession to make.
Yes.
I'm addicted to Total Divas on E.
After one episode, you're addicted?
I can't stop thinking about it.
Well,
Listen, it was a great show.
it was.
I stayed up.
Damn it!
This is how I know.
I wanted to hate it.
I stayed up wanting to hate it,
And I enjoyed the
and I
piss out of
loved it.
I did.
And I hate that type of TV.
And I do. And I hate the Kardashians crap, and I hate that E pushes them. But that show was done exactly like a reality.
Oh,
a good
it was
reality
really
show
good.
should be done. Yeah, and the thing is, do you believe anything that's going on? Or do you think it's do you think they're making all that up, or do you think it's really behind the scenes?
I believe it.
Because they controlled their product so hard.
But I believe that we know the match got cut in WrestleMania.
We
to
did
the
know that.
Punkadactyls,
Yes, we did.
And we know that the one of the Bellas was out with an injury.
Right, they talked about that. We know about her. One of them dating Cena, and the other one dating Daniel Bryan.
I'm
We
very
know about
sorry
that.
for
By
the
the
one
way,
dating Cena.
By the way, Cena.
You know what? Can
What
I
is-
tell you what?
Cena.
I like Cena
like
on
that
the show.
Cena. Why isn't
That
that
is the
Cena
I like.
on TV?
Cena, that's who I
Cena
want to
beat
see.
that.
Can you beat yourself?
I would give you the belt myself personally in the ring if you were
That's
like
Cena.
that.
I was down with
I
it.
was down with that.
Which again goes back to my theory that maybe Cena was a victim of the system.
Maybe.
Cena, your personality on
Where
the
have I heard that
show
before, victim
is
of the
way
system?
better.
Yeah, fair.
Is way better.
But anyway, but the Divas were great, and the Brie and Bella stuff was fantastic.
the new girl.
Yeah, and the new girl.
I love her.
The new girl.
I love her.
I'm signing up on the new girl. She is fantastic.
Oh.
And the Funkadactyl stuff was really nice.
Poor
too.
Natty.
The girls.
Natty.
Oh, Natty.
Oh, she's done.
Sorry, Natty.
And we're done. But I would do a
Keep
whole
watching.
show
Watch
on
the
this show.
Watch the show. Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We're moving on to the lightning round. Our producer throws out subjects and we talk about them for 30 seconds each. Abby, go!
Uso versus the Shield.
Okay.
What did you think?
I think the Shield is still boring me.
The Shield. The
It's
Hounds
still
of Justice.
boring me.
The Hounds of Justice.
The Hounds of Boredom.
Oh.
I'm
no.
not buying it anymore,
I
man.
know,
It's
man.
over.
They
They
killed
blew it.
They killed it.
They had a chance to recreate an NWO
Yep.
or a Nexus type thing, and they blew
Yep.
the same thing with the Nexus.
Which is what we
They've
warned
done it
them.
with
We
NWO.
warned them not to do it, and they did it.
They've done it.
Yeah.
Bringing the Usos into that whole storyline is just, to me, ruined everything.
It's pushing the Usos over rather
but it's
than the
pulling
Shield.
them down.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
And it's also
pushing
pulling
them
Mark Henry down. Ryback. Oh, I like his new gimmick.
This is what they're doing, right?
This is what they're doing with him.
They're going back to the
But
intimidation.
I'm confused
Right.
because the Cryback thing was so good.
That was brilliant.
I loved Cryback Mountain.
Yeah.
And then now that he's like this bully again,
Yeah, which was interesting because this is like a turn, but there's no reason for the turn.
I don't
because he
understand
went
why.
and lost anyway.
Yes.
So what's the point of turning him into a bully if he's not going to do anything or beat anybody of consequence?
now he's a little more cocky with it. I like how he put that P
Yeah.
onto the table.
The Wyatt.
I love that song. I want their
Yeah, the
their
song is
soundtrack.
great.
I want to work out to that soundtrack.
The song is great. But I just
Look for the buzzers.
I do not like the gimmick, but go ahead, man. I mean, I really hate it. Hillbilly, scary hillbillies.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been really good during the civil rights era.
It would have been good during the 80s when they were making gimmick characters.
Or the
They're not a
60s.
gimmick.
Like, I'd be afraid of those guys if I was like, hey, boy, you lost me. Oh, no.
He's got a Hawaiian shirt on. I'm supposed to be
He
afraid
does
of a
have a
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
shirt
shirt on.
and a fucking hipster. I mean, a freaking hipster hat.
Yeah.
For God's sakes.
Man's.
Okay. I have a very strong opinion on this.
Tell me.
Okay. I really hate that they're coming on the screen now because the Brad Maddox era, I'm on board with the Brad Maddox era. So I hate that they are they castrated Brad Maddox like that, and I just think they should let it play out. And then it's like a power grab from egos. That's what it seems like to me.
There seems to
No
be a
offense.
power
No offense.
struggle between the over 30s and the under 20s. Under 20s and 30s. It's, and we got powered out.
Come back, Brad.
We are back for our final segment of the Money in the Bank show.
Sadly.
Johnny Rock.
Yeah.
This is our closing.
closing.
The Roca Rant and Direct to You, where we talk directly to a particular superstar or faction in the entertainment of world wrestling.
Yes.
John.
Yeah.
Who are you ranting to this week?
I'm ranting to this thing that's happening amongst wrestlers lately that I never saw before, but it seems to be happening. Some of these wrestlers in the ring are goading crowd reaction. And this is something that I'm not a fan of. The crowd either reacts to you or they don't. If you cater to it, then it's not real, is it? If you're trying to get them to get up, to get behind you. And the biggest perpetrator of this, which really breaks my heart, is Randy Orton. RKO, you don't need this crap. You don't need to do this to get the crowd up. Do your stuff. They will follow you. They will go with you. Christian was doing it too, getting him to clap and clap and clap. I mean, come on, man. Do it by your performance. Don't beg them to do it. You know, it's like any other situation. If you got to beg people to pay attention to you, you got problems. You got to do it on your talent, on your merit, and on your abilities. And that's the thing that needs to stop, man. Like Hogan never did that crap.
No.
You know, Austin
Only
never
during
did that.
the-
The Rock
before
never
the
did that.
lockdown.
No. Anyway, that's my rant. Please stop doing it. Let the crowd come to you. I come to you. I'm the crowd. Andre. You take it.
My direct to you is directed to China.
What?
There are rumors that China is attempting to make a comeback to the WWE in hopes to make the Hall of Fame. China, the only Hall of Fame, which I could potentially see you coming back because this is WrestleMania XXX.
No.
The Hall of Porn, maybe?
Oh, whoa.
She's coming.
Oh my God, you're right. It's WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania Triple X, and China wants to come back, and she wants to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
No.
Now, what they're talking about is potentially inducting DX into the Hall of Fame.
That'd be fine.
And there's no way to really induct DX
Right.
without the only woman to ever win the Intercontinental title, which is the man-woman China.
China.
No, she's a woman.
She's a woman.
No, I'm just saying
She's
she's
for her when she did the reconstructed surgery. She looked a little hot in the 90s.
You know, now you have Vision X, you can see clearly. China,
Usana
direct to
Blood, yeah.
you. I say, I don't know how I feel about this, honestly.
It'll be something if it happens.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, John,
right.
that's our show.
That's our show.
John Cena, I still have a challenge coming for you.
At some point.
Our training begins next week. We will show some segments of our training next week on the show.
Wow.
John Cena, get your thumb ready, because mine's going with the thumb doing fine, if you will. John?
Yeah.
Let's get out of these chairs.
Let's get on it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We love
Peace
you.
out. Ouch. See, Abby, can you give me a boost? Boost.